I think I don't think it's any more threat or an opportunity for agencies any more than it is for any industry. I think we are all looking for kind of the theoretical T-shaped talent. Somebody who has a deep expertise in one area, but has an understanding in the social skill of other disciplines and the social skills to collaborate. I think the critical part to attracting those folks is really in making sure that they're able to have the opportunity to do the things that they want to do and work in an environment that they're surrounded by equally talented people. I think the critical piece in in keeping people in the agency world or attracting talent to the agency world is really going to be in providing those opportunities that really keep people excited and are able to pursue their passions, and have the reward of doing work that they can feel really proud of. I do think that we have seen an outflux of talent. We have countered that by really making sure that we've got a team that people feel comfortable in and excited to work with. And, we found by surrounding, if people are working with people that they like, they tend to stay. The award shows and the work that an agency does is oftentimes the focus of an agency's outward kind of marketing. And it's all usually very client focused. And by virtue of doing award-winning work, you think you can attract, clients. I think that there's a greater balance now, both in terms of needing that level of thought leadership as well as creative awards. And I think that level of thought leadership and the creative awards, is attractive to potential employees as well. But I do think that it's also important to make sure that potential employees as well as clients understand really what your agency mission and vision and values are. And we've made a concerted effort over the last few years to make sure that people are aware of our culture, and that has helped us to scale a little more quickly, I think, than if we were really trying to make sure that people understood who we are and what we how we feel and how do we think about certain topics. I think making sure that people were aware of our culture, how we think about the market, all of that has helped us to build a more robust brand. I think we have, in the space that we play in, we are a U.S. multicultural agency, and so collaboration is critical, and being able to add a specific level of insight into a specific niche of the U.S. market. That's really the purpose of our agency, and being able to collaborate with agency partners, be able to provide a level of thought leadership and strategic thinking to clients in a segment of the market where they may not have as much expertise. Those are the critical components of our brand. In terms of our culture, I think that, as I said, very collaborative. We look for T-shaped people that have an understanding across a variety of disciplines, but have that one key or a couple of key disciplines that really make them their own. That is how we've built the agency, and that level of collaboration and teamwork is an essential part of it. While the industry at large, I think there has been an issue with retention. Our biggest challenge has been, and it's not been in terms of acquiring talent, it's been acquiring talent at speed. We need to, when you win a piece of new business, clients aren't saying, "Oh, we'll take the next 3 months and we'll get, once you're ready, we'll start providing you with briefs." They need you to start working right away, and so scaling at speed and acquiring talent at speed has been a critical challenge, and that's why, we have used LinkedIn to really understand who we might want to have as part of our team, kind of build a virtual bench, so that when we are ready to pull a trigger and hire a number of people, we know who we want to talk with, and oftentimes we've already vetted those candidates and know that we can go right to an offer letter. I think I think in the agency world, the process of acquiring and retaining and developing talent is a little bit different, particularly in the acquisition part. In most cases, as when I was on the client side at Frito-Lay, our growth was kind of steady over time, and so we knew, hey, we need to expand the brand team. In the agency world, you respond to an RFP, you win a piece of business, and you need to have 20, 40, 60 people hired over the course of a month. And so I think in that way, the acquisition of talent is different. I think the retention and development of talent is similar. I mean, you need to provide training opportunities, you need to provide opportunities for people to pursue their interests. Obviously in the framework of what you do as an agency. And then, retention, I think those challenges are pretty common across multiple industries, particularly when you're talking about the people with the skill sets that we're currently looking for. As an agency, talent is that is really our only asset, and the thought leadership that talent and the creativity that talent brings to the table. We don't get to, buy the best potatoes in the world and turn them into potato chips. We've got to have the best talent in the world in order to create product that helps our clients to move their businesses forward.